Judge scraps police promotion, blame Earla for numerous breaches in process. The ongoing promotion process for police inspectors who were seeking to move up to the rank of Assistant Superintendent of Police, ASP, has been scrapped. High Court Judge Frank Seepersad quashed the process yesterday morning as he upheld a lawsuit brought by Inspector Mark Hernandez, who participated in the promotion exercise last year. Justice Seepersad found that suspended Police Commissioner Earla Harewood Christopher and Odyssey Consulting Limited, the consultancy firm hired to assist with the process, made missteps at every stage of the three-tiered promotion process. He ruled that as there were multiple breaches of the Police Service Act and associated regulations, the process had to restart. Justice Seepersad said, "This court is resolute in its view that any merit list generated from the engagement of a fundamentally flawed promotion process cannot be utilized, and the use of same would be prejudicial to the public interest as persons who may not have been qualified to progress through the various stages of the suitability assessment exercise may have done so." While Justice Seepersad accepted that officers who previously participated and are now close to retirement may be affected, he suggested they could blame Harewood Christopher for their predicament. The culpability for their disappointment must fall at the feet of the Commissioner, as she failed to discharge her constitutional obligation in relation to promotions within the First Division, he said. In deciding the case, Justice Seepersad upheld Hernandez's claim that he and his colleagues who participated all received outstanding grades in their annual performance appraisals. He took issue with the fact that Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP, Natasha George, declined to disclose even a redacted list of appraisal grades to prove her claim that there was not a universal grade policy for all officers. This court, in the circumstances, is inclined to hold that the reason why no PMAS with a grade other than outstanding was produced is likely due to the fact that no such PMAS existed, he said. Justice Seepersad noted that the policy undermined Parliament's intent that only officers who attained 60 or more points in their performance appraisals should be allowed to proceed to the second stage examination. This failure to adhere to the regulatory mandate corrupted the process, as officers who may not have been properly appraised and who may not have had the minimum score of 60 points may have advanced to the promotional assessment stage, he said. He also pointed out that the appraisal reports were only given to Odyssey after the participants sat the examination and were facing the final interview stage. Interview panel did not have required expertise. Dealing with the second stage, Justice Seepersad noted that Odyssey, based on DCP George's direction, allowed participants who failed to attain a score of 50% or higher in the multiple choice examination to proceed to the final interview stage. In terms of the final stage, Justice Seepersad noted that Odyssey allowed participants to be interviewed by individuals who did not have the requisite expertise. The express words of the statute mandate that the person appointed to the respective panels must have the required skills, expertise, and qualification in policing, particularly to the rank under consideration, Justice Seepersad said. The unauthorized composition of the panels further compromised the process, as the contracted party failed to ensure that all the panel members had the required policing experience as required under the regulations, he added. As part of his judgment, Justice Seepersad criticized Harewood Christopher for failing to recognize the breaches and prevent them. The breaches which occurred were neither isolated nor de minimis. They were numerous, substantial, seemingly deliberate, pervasive, and profound, he said. It is also unfortunate that under the watch of the Commissioner, the public purse was charged for the conduct of a deficient and defective promotion process, but the court can neither countenance constitutional violations nor can it sacrifice the need for due process at the altar of economic expediency, he added. While he upheld Hernandez's case, Justice Seepersad declined to order compensation or declare that his constitutional right to protection of the law was breached. He noted that Hernandez was allowed to participate at every stage and was not treated differently from his colleagues. He also said that Hernandez did not suffer any loss that could be quantified financially. He also pointed out that even if the process was lawful and fair, Hernandez's promotion would have been put on hold as he is currently on suspension while facing misbehavior in public office charge related to the treatment of the suspects held for the abduction and murder of Andrea Barat, including 2 who died while in police custody in 2021. After delivering his decisions, lawyers for the police commissioner's office requested a stay to give time to consider an appeal. The request was denied by Justice Seepersad, who pointed to the serious and numerous regulatory breaches in the case. The commissioner's office was also ordered to pay Hernandez's legal costs for the lawsuit. Hernandez was represented by Jagdeo Singh, Gerald Ramdeen, Narisa Bala, and Dayadai Haripal. The commissioner's office was represented by Rishi Das, South Carolina, Tamara Toolsey, and Akini Murray. Odyssey was represented by Owen Hines Jr. and Keisha Kidd Hannibal, while Kingsley Walesby represented the Police Social and Welfare Association. Lawyers: case shows dysfunction in TTPS. Lawyers for Inspector Mark Hernandez have claimed that his legal victory in the lawsuit over the promotion exercise highlights the dysfunction at the helm of the T&T Police Service, TTPS. Attorneys Jagdeo Singh and Gerald Ramdeen made the claim in a press release issued hours after High Court Judge Frank Seepersad upheld Hernandez's case. They said, "The decision of the High Court today sounds loud to each of us that things are not right in the TTPS. Public confidence in this organization is at an all-time low, while crime and criminality is at an all-time high. The judgment today may explain why." The duo also expressed hope that the case would help ensure that procedural fairness is observed in promotions going forward. "As a country, we must insist that the persons that lead this organization are the most qualified and suitable based on merit and performance," they said. "Anything less will risk our collective well-being, the safety of our citizens, and the undermining of the rule of law," they added. Guardian Media contacted the Police Social and Welfare Association, which participated in the case as an interested party. The association's president, ASP Gideon Dixon, declined to immediately comment as he said he was about to enter a meeting of the organization's executive. Guardian Media also sought to get suspended Police Commissioner Earla Harewood Christopher to comment on the judge's findings, especially in relation to her, but she did not respond to a WhatsApp message sent to her up to late yesterday.